somehow stole a point away from the champions last weekend, and all is well. We couldn't progress, and Almiron can run clear with it and take on Winks for a faster start now with Sissoko. Lamela beaten to it by...
The intent there is to push as many forward onto the back.
Problem. Similar serve
To mark, you think you've got somebody, and then all of a sudden another white shirt pops up. So
a super run down the left-hand side. That's drawn Cher across. Lovely first-time control by...
how we lost that game, I'll never know. But that's another story.
A little drag back there, and that's going to be a yellow card. Well, Harry Winks may regret that later. They haven't really shown much in an attacking sense, Newcastle. They were in their own half. Ritchie can take the free kick. San Maximum... There's been one or two goals in between. Here's Son.
Talking about that rotation. Just got to be careful they don't...
Taking in some rays for the warm-up. He was talking about his teammates, and he said it was unacceptable to that rather awkward-looking bit of play a few minutes ago there.
Yeah.
By Spurs, but then shared as well. 3 or 4 decent challenges. Winks has just crept into a good area on the edge of the penalty area. The crosses. Lovely first touch. And he goes towards Son. There's a challenge. Mike...
He's just putting his finger to his ear now, Mike Dean. This is the run in the box. It's a great little touch. Just look at his...
Longstaff in support. They've got men over on the left-hand side here. Longstaff may go it alone. He does. It's an excellent save. Tipped over by Hugo Lloris. Atsu and Ritchie both wide open at the back post. Longstaff went for goal. The Frenchman saved Spurs.
Yeah, really good run into that channel. The long baller said, get the defence.
He wants it on the edge of the penalty area. Harry Kane. Still Kane. Low cross in. Atsu. Lovely ball. Flag stays down. Joe Ellington 1-0. Newcastle's record signing. It's his first Premier League goal, and I don't think he'll score an easier one than that. Newcastle hit the front.
Well, it's cool, isn't it? It's poor defending in the end. The players seem to be on board this week. They've had that telling off.
Newcastle back in great number. There's the cross in towards... Lofts it to the back post. The volley, the save by Dubravka. It was Heung-min Son who called off Lucas, who I thought for a split second was going to try the spectacular overhead, and Dubravka called into action.
Yeah, it's a good save from Dubravka, and good communication in midfield. Now it's there to...
He's folded. Steve Bruce slightly more animated. Here's Son, trying to get around Longstaff, who's around him, and Cher, and then he drags his shot wide, the man who scored the first goal in the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last season.
Lascelles is just saying, make sure you don't get beat in that area there to midfield. The good old days when I was playing.
Lucas. Beyond Longstaff, it almost fell there. Draws Cher out of the centre of defence. Newcastle cope admirably again, and then Sanchez fouls Joe Ellington. Free kick to Newcastle. We're in the final minutes of the first 45.
Like a foul to make it.
It was Lascelles who went to grab. Still Kane. Chips it up. Dubravka. Lucas puts it wide. Dubravka got something on it, but it fell kindly for Lucas, who is claiming that it took a deflection, but Mike Dean says that'll do.
See this player. We talked about him during the break. He came on and changed the game when Spurs were...
The concourses, and they want to see their team get back into this
area, so he has to pass square.
That's good pressure put on by Jamal Lascelles. But in the end, it's a foul and a potential yellow card. In fact, it is a yellow card for Matt Ritchie.
Yeah, he got there as quick as he could. Just not quick enough. Definite foul. Nasty one, that.
Lucas falls here to Kane. Flag stays down. Save, but there's a foul and infringement spotted by referee Mike Dean. The foul by Lucas on the edge of the penalty area.
Yeah, high foot. It had to be. Lascelles is putting his head down. Lucas just more putting his foot out.
A lifelong fan. It's a long-range shot. Lamela's in there.
Right, is in front of goal in the end. Little bit of luck, and it nearly falls to Lamela. The thing is, Arlo, as well, is that the start, when you see the fixture list come out, Steve Bruce must have looked at it.
And he can turn on the afterburners here. Joe Ellington on his outside. Rose with the cross, Lucas with the header. It's going to drop on top of the goal, but did he take a deflection on the way? Doesn't appear so. Goal kick.
That was better from Tottenham. Look how
Listen for Winks. Lo Celso for Lamela. Hugo Lloris gathers cleanly, but there's a Spurs player down on the ground. It's Davinson Sanchez, and Lloris takes no chances. It looks like he's clutching his head here, Davinson Sanchez, and he rolls the ball out of play. Stuff making the run. Goes into Joe Wellington, the right-footed volley. Moves to Sissoko. Lucas. Press in towards Longstaff. Here's Almiron. It's a foul, it's a yellow card. Is it against Danny Rose? Yep. Falls kindly for Danny Rose. Pressure mounting on that Newcastle goal. And here's Eriksen again. Finds Kane. Couldn't bring the ball in. Tottenham fans are in the game. The cross goes in towards Lucas. There's Son again. And the shot does come in. Son. With Newcastle having 10 men behind the ball. Here is Harry Kane. Was he?
Exactly.
He's the wrong side. Now the cameras have provided
it's
that
like the
contact.
one yesterday that the boys gets in the way of it.